Hey guys, now let's play Minecraft here, and I've got another episode of the Minecrafter to show for you today. Today I'm interviewing one of my favourite YouTubers. He produces brilliant Let's Plays, and well, why don't you just introduce yourself? This is Red3yz, everyone.
Hello, I'm Red3yz. Nice to speak to you.
Well, for those of you who don't know you, why don't you give a brief summary of your channel?
Yeah, my channel, it's mostly kind of a Let's Play now. I guess a technical Let's Play, highly edited music, yeah, that kind of thing. A lot of fun.
So just a good old laugh.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I guess we'll start right back at the beginning. When did you first find out about Minecraft?
I can't remember when, but it was definitely somewhere on the internet. Seeing a creeper face, or I definitely remember a skeleton face on some forum post or something. And then after a while I started watching X's Adventure.
Yeah.
And eventually I kind of find out about mob traps and that kind of thing, and that just got me really hooked. Yeah. So that was the start.
That was the start. And how did you get into making videos?
Well, for the videos, I was watching Etho. I kind of started watching him very near the beginning, well, at the start of his LP.
Yeah.
And I thought I had a pretty good idea for a creeper separator, something like that.
Yeah.
And I sent him a video, and he liked it, I think, and that was the start.
And it went from there. You knew Etho when he had around 600 subscribers, didn't you?
Well, I knew of him,
yeah.
I was subscribed quite near the beginning, yeah.
That's pretty cool. And so, obviously, apart from Etho and X, is there anyone else on YouTube that you have watched or watched now?
Well, I guess my favourite kind of more classic LP would be Co-Star.
Yeah.
I really like his style of doing things. I've watched Doc M for a long time. I like his way of building, and also kind of in the same, well, you know, all that group of people, Etho, Doc M,
yeah, the sort of technical side of Minecraft.
The Calamir when he was there, and yeah. And now there's kind of a lot more people. I'll talk about them later, I guess.
Yeah. And obviously you were just saying, you first started off as sort of the technical side of Minecraft with
and the Yogscast as well.
Yeah.
Because that really got me into it as well. Just how they were telling the stories. Because I was watching it from the start, and I don't know if you remember when they got shot by someone with arrows. There was two of them just bumbling around.
While they were in their cave thing?
Yeah,
I remember that.
That was awesome, because I had no idea what was going on. I thought, their server had been invaded or something like that. But so that was really cool, seeing the potential for a crafted story.
Yeah. And you started off on YouTube, you started off Minecrafting on YouTube by sort of producing the technical side of Minecraft.
Yeah,
what sort of things did you make there?
Sorry?
What sort of things did you make on your channel before you started your Let's Play?
I made mostly mob-related stuff, and I was putting mods in minecarts. I was kind of, I guess, one of the only people on YouTube doing that I know of at the time.
Yeah.
And I stuck with that for a while, so I came up with some... It wasn't really that different. I mean, the main difference was that everything was in minecarts. So, because of that, I came up with, I don't know, just random stuff.
Yeah.
Not very useful, but that's what I started doing. And I would post the videos to Reddit and get maybe a few thousand views, but not much reaction, so... I don't know, I preferred to just keep everything on YouTube after a while, so I'd send videos to... Actually, I've only sent a few videos to people. I sent a few to Etho, a few to Doc M, and that's it, really. So I haven't really promoted myself since the LP started at all, actually.
Yeah, and the LP is kind of what I wanted to go on to next, actually. How did you get into making your Let's Play series?
Well, I think, like most people, some comments asked and said, oh, you should do an LP.
Yeah.
And I'd actually had the idea a few months earlier that I could do an LP where I do all the music and kind of edit it, because I make music. I do all the music for the LP. And at the time I thought, no, it's crazy. That's far too much work. But a few months later, a few people insisted, especially this guy called Red3yz, so thank you very much. And yeah, he kind of pushed me to do it, and I started it. And just per chance, Dochem happened to see the first episode and liked it, and that was a pretty good start, really. So,
as far as good starts go, that kind of...
Yeah, it was quite lucky timing-wise.
Yeah.
But I've been thinking about it, and because I did speak to you before, and I was saying about, it was quite lucky what happened to me.
Yeah.
But actually, I think anyone who keeps on putting in the time to their videos will eventually get noticed and succeed, because some of the smaller people I've been looking at, Sir Rob Hi-Fi, Automator MC, Generic B, who's almost caught me up now, Zazuma Void as well. A few weeks ago they didn't really have any subs, and now they've each got several hundred, or, Generic B, several thousand, so...
Yeah.
And Monkey Farm, he's another one who really took off.
Monkey Farm, where have I heard that name before?
Well, you'll see some of his videos, so he does some pretty good videos. He just got partnered as well, so...
Okay. And I think one of the reasons why your Let's Play is very popular is because... Well, one of the reasons is, you explained to me earlier, you started back when there weren't really many around. Why don't you sort of explain that to everyone else?
Well, I guess, there wasn't too many people around, which definitely made things easier, I think it would be hard to get into a bigger group to kind of infiltrate, as if you will, into a well-known group of people now.
Yeah.
But I don't see why it couldn't happen. I think the problem now is, people who are big channels, they're just busy. It's just hard to find the time to watch videos. I know some of the bigger people who've subbed to me, they don't really watch them because they just don't have time. So, yeah.
And the other reason is... one of my personal reasons is because your style is different to most other Let's Plays out there.
Oh, right, yeah, sorry, I forgot to talk about that. Yeah, yes, I do put a lot of effort into it. It is entertainment. It is quite controlled. Most of it is legit. I have used a few map tools and stuff as well, and I think that does add to the enjoyment for people keeping everything legit.
Yeah.
In my case. But really, it's just, I do put a lot of work into it. If stuff isn't right, I'll re-record. I could spend 8 hours recording on one episode for 20 minutes quite easily. So.
And also, one of the other reasons is you told me last time, you run it a bit like a television show, don't you?
That's the format I'm aiming for, yeah, which is kind of 20 minutes, split up into maybe 3 main sections, 3 things going on. I do the introduction. Normally the first kind of third is me doing a voiceover of what's happened in the previous week. Yeah, so I don't know, it is kind of like, it's supposed to be like a show, like a weekly or bi-weekly show.
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm going for. Not just a straight LP at all.
And that's one of the reasons why you, as a Let's Play maker, some Let's Plays will only get maybe, even if they have 1,000 subscribers, they will still only get like maybe 100 views, 200 views, whereas your ones not only get the same amount of subscribers as you have most times, sometimes they even exceed the amount of
sometimes. It seems to be about 2/3, and then it kind of gradually creeps up to the amount of subscribers I had.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, that's the secret I would like to know. Why do people watch? It's I have no idea. And I've seen several videos, where people are saying, I put out some video, I really wasn't sure about it, but it got a really good reaction. And, they're perplexed. And several times I've put out videos I haven't been happy with at all. And of course they've got the likes and the big response from everyone. So I have no idea.
And you just sit there thinking, what?
Sorry?
And you just sit there thinking, what?
Yeah, pretty much. It's just like, oh man. Because it's normally kind of when I'm running out of time and I just have to rush everything and get something done.
Yeah.
So I wish I knew. I wish I could tell you more. But as far as I know, you just gotta keep on trying. Keep on trying to do better every time, and just keep being yourself. Certainly as well. Because it's all about personality, you know.
Yeah. And another thing is, what's your view on like people's styles? Like, do you think that people should stick to one sort of style? For example, Let's Plays or VOD reviews. Yeah, for your channel. Or do you think that people should maybe branch out a little bit more? What's your view on that?
I think it depends on how many subscribers you have, really. If you have a bigger channel, you're probably better off starting a new channel for any different kind of activity. Depending on how different it is. You could probably get away with kind of 2 or 3 different series per channel. Well, that's my thought. But with, I don't know. Of course, it all depends on the new YouTube layout, doesn't it?
Yes. Speaking of that, I'm looking at that at the moment, actually, while we're doing this interview.
Yeah, I think a lot rides on that, you know, because at the moment, it's changed a lot of what videos I'm actually going to watch.
Yeah.
So
well,
that's something out of our control, though, I guess.
Yeah, that's all up to YouTube, isn't it?
Mm.
Well, I guess, have you got any more final words that you'd just like to say? Any thanks or any...
Well, thank you for having me or for setting up the interview.
Oh, no, that's absolutely fine. Believe me, it's my pleasure.
Yeah, and I'd like to give a quick shout out to, well, my top 3, the guys who supported me the most. That'd be Etho, Roboticost, and Dochem.
Yep.
And the guys on my channel, Automator MC, Zoomovoid, Sir Rob, Hi-Fi. I don't know, I'm sure I forgot someone. Generic B. Oh yeah, and what's his name? Salgrid or Armitage, but I don't actually know him. I just really like his work. So.
Yeah. Well.
And that's about it.
That's about it. Well, thank you very much for being on the show. It's been an absolute pleasure having you.
Well, thank you.
And all that's left to say really is thank you very much for watching, guys, and goodbye.
Bye-bye.